This is the first chapter from Ezekiel. In the 13th year, on the 5th day of the 4th month, while I was among the exiles by the Kavar river, the heavens were opened, and I saw visions of God on the 5th day of the month, which was during the 5th year of King Jehoiachin's exile. The word of the Lord came to the Cohen priest Ezekiel, son of Ezekiel, son of Abazai the priest, and the custom Babylonians by the Kavar river. There the hand of the Lord was on him. I looked and saw a windy storm approaching from the north, and a huge cloud with flashing fire, glowing brightly all around with the colour of gleaming amber from within the fire. Inside there appeared to be 4 living creatures that looked like human beings, but each one had 4 faces and 4 wings. Their legs were straight, with feet like calves' hoofs. They glittered like burnished bronze. Beneath their wings they had human hands on their 4 sides. The 4 of them had faces and wings as follows. They touched one another with their wings. They did not turn when they moved, but each one moved straight forward. As for the appearance of their faces, they had human faces in front. Each of the 4 had a lion's face on the right, each of the 4 had a bull's face on the left, and each of the 4 had an eagle's face toward the rear. Thus their faces, as for their wings, each had 2 that stretched upward and joined those of others, and 2 more that covered their bodies. Each living creature moved in the direction of any of its faces. In whichever direction the Spirit, the Holy Spirit, wanted to go, they went, without turning as they moved. Thus the appearance of the living creatures. With them was something that looked like fiery coals burning the way torches do, with the fire flashing here and there between the living creatures. The fire had a brilliance, and out of the fire went lightning. The living creatures kept speeding here and there like flashes of lightning. As I gazed at living creatures, I saw wheels on the ground, one next to each of the 4-faced living creatures. All 4 wheels looked the same. Their inner parts gleamed like beryl, and their structure seemed to be that of a wheel inside a wheel. When they moved, they could go in any of the 4 directions without turning as they moved. Their rims were tall and fearsome, because the rims of all 4 were full of eyes all around. When the living creatures moved, the wheels moved along with them, and when the creatures were lifted off of the ground, the wheels went with them. Wherever the Spirit was to go, they went in the direction the Spirit wanted to go. The wheels were lifted up next to them, because the spirit of the living creatures was in the wheels. When the living creatures moved, the wheels moved. When the former stood still, the latter stood still. When the former were lifted up off the ground, the wheels were lifted up next to them, because the spirit of living creatures was in the wheels.